Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. It is the year 2218 and the Iwantu Rokk are not really having a great time so far. One of you already told me that if this was your galaxy you would start over. But yeah, we've met 4 empires, 3 of them are very unfriendly. We're running out of space that we can expand in. We've got a little bit of space here in between us and the Carillion technocracy. And I would like to build some outposts and claim some of this space. But I'm also trying to expand my fleet because we are surrounded by unfriendlies. So I need a better fleet. We've already got an administrative capacity issue. And I would like to remedy that by building some administrative offices, but the Iwantu Rokk are naturally slow with their population expansion, so we are still at this point having a bit of a problem gathering enough resources to do anything much. So hopefully that will change over time, but right now it's a problem. We do have enough alloys to go ahead and build a few more corvettes. Right now we have 14 out of 20. The Carillion technocracy has already closed their borders to us. We just met them right at the very end of the last video, but they've already closed their borders. The autocracy of Calamar might be friendly with us eventually because they are also spiritualists. So I'm going to make kind of a one-sided deal with them. I'm going to offer them our communications data with other empires, so if we have met anyone that they haven't met, then they'll know about it. And the same thing with their communications. I would like to exchange communication information. I'm offering them an active sensor link, but they do not like that idea. They don't want to give us an active sensor link. I'm going to leave that as part of the deal, and I'm just going to add some energy credits just to kind of make them accept it. They'll accept 44, but I'm just going to go ahead and offer them 50 because I like you, Autocracy of Calamar. Because I like you, I'm going to give you a friend deal. And because we exchanged communications, I have now made contact with the Merkin Council, and unfortunately these guys are materialists. They will be friendly with the Carillion technocracy and probably not friendly with me, but we will go ahead and praise the divine for this meeting. But I think I might as well, since I gave this deal to the Calamari, I'm going to go ahead and offer the exact same deal to the Carillions and the Merkins, except it's going to be completely one-sided. I'm just going to give them my communications and a sensor link. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Merkins. Basically, I'm giving them my sensor data and going, are you aware of the determined machine exterminators here that are right next door to me? Are you aware of them? I would like for you to be aware of them. I would like for you to be much more unfriendly to them than you are to me. And they are accepting these deals. Who knows what'll happen over time? Maybe they'll get a little friendlier. They probably won't. I already have an envoy working with the Calamari, and so I guess eventually I could send that envoy to one of these other empires. But the Merkins have also closed their borders, so that's not a good sign. But the Merkins have declared the multiplex their rival, so that is a good sign. At least they're aware of the multiplex. We have received a research agreement proposal from the Calamari, so they are indeed becoming more friendly to us. We will definitely accept that research proposal. Now we have received a commercial pact proposal from the calamari, and we will go ahead and do that as well. So these are good signs from the calamari. Meanwhile, we have located an abandoned Zadran habitat. The Zadran are the Marauder Empire that are right next door, and apparently we have an old base of theirs within our space, which really doesn't do anything to alleviate my nervousness.
Receiving transmission.
We have received a non-aggression pact from the calamari. We will go ahead and accept that. Meanwhile, we can now build some administrative offices. So at least temporarily our administrative capacity problem will get a little better. We were just insulted by the multiplex, which is not surprising. They want to wipe out all life in the galaxy. I am not going to insult them back. But here the calamari have offered a migration treaty, and I had to think about this. The Iwantu Rokk don't eat any food, so if I allow immigration, I will have to start growing some food, but my population growth is very slow, so I could use some immigrants, and I ended up agreeing to that. But never mind that. We found some strange structures on one of the alien planets, and surprisingly, our science officer believes it is an alien amusement park that was abandoned long ago. We gained some society research and some engineering research from this. We almost had a major foreign policy issue because our translation software malfunctioned and insulted the calamari god emperor. But fortunately, we are friendly enough with them that they just kind of laughed it off. And no damage was done. So yeah, we need all the friends we can get right now, and we almost lost our only friend right there. We have encountered some more strange aliens, and this is an interesting looking system here. We're going to start the project to research these aliens, but this is an interesting looking system. These aliens do not seem to be hostile. So our science ship is just going to continue going about its business. And it turns out that the close proximity of several gas giants has created a unique environment for these creatures to evolve. We are calling them the Tiyanki, and we're going to keep a respectful distance from these creatures, these venerable creatures. But hold everything, we have also met another species of alien in that same system. So once again, we have another special project to investigate, and this time it appears to be a ship from an unknown empire, probably a science ship. We are losing space to the technocracy. We have discovered a place where we could get some rare crystals, but it's not in a place that we can really access right now, unfortunately. We also have rare crystals that drop off of our bodies, so it's not that important, but I really would like to get these planets over here before the technocracy grabs them. But our expansion is very slow. Meanwhile, we've discovered another archaeological site, but once again, it is not within our space. I would love to expand over here and excavate. I think I've found 3 archaeological sites so far. But never mind that, because we just met some more aliens. So we have another special project. So we'll get going on that. This encounter took place here in this system, and it looks like it is a starbase orbiting a black hole. Well, maybe it's a starbase. I don't know. It kind of looks like a bright light. There does seem to be a lot of debris orbiting this black hole. So that's intriguing. But our science ship is making a clean getaway from this apparently hostile space station.
Special project complete.
Meanwhile, we've been studying reports of strange, free-floating, crystal-like objects, and we have determined that they seem to be creatures of a sort. We could call them easy prey, and we could get a short-term bonus, or we could say they're fascinating creatures, and we would get more of a long-term bonus. I'm going to go with that. In the meantime, we have earned another tradition point, and so we will continue in the prosperity tree, trying to improve our economy. I think I'm going to go with the option that lowers building upkeep and district upkeep. I think there should be 6 empires total in this galaxy, if I remember correctly. I don't think the Marauders count toward that, so we still have a few empires to meet, but in the meantime, we have found a strange alien machine. I know I have seen this in one of my other games, but I could not remember what the consequences of pulling the lever were. But at the same time, I feel like we're in kind of a desperate situation, so I went ahead and pulled the lever. And, oh yeah, this creates a wormhole. So now we have created a wormhole in one of our systems, which is not a great thing because the Marauder Empire also has a wormhole in their system. So I don't know if they use wormholes, but if they do, we could be screwed. So we could take it apart and get some experience and research and minerals, or we could research the machine. I don't think taking it apart will have any effect in terms of shutting down the wormhole. I think we're stuck with that now. So I'm just going to go ahead and research the machine. And some more great news. We have discovered what our scientists are calling a void cloud. And so we will start a special project to study that. Here is our brand new wormhole. It's in the same system as Big Pebble, but we have another colonizable world here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. The game keeps trying to give me a censored name. So we will change the name of this future colony to Classic Rokk. And we're going to send a lithoid meteorite to slam into the planet to colonize. But we have met another unidentified empire. A lot of empires revealing themselves in this video. So once again, we will start the special project. But this one looks like it is a more normal sort of a star base. This is probably the Zuracorp, I imagine. But in the meantime, our meteorite has been launched. It is on its way to slam into that planet. And look, we have met more aliens. So we need to start another special project. So many special projects going on. This does appear to be another empire, so we are going to meet another proper empire. The galactic community has been formed. My experience with the galactic community so far has not been a good one. So I'm not sure whether this is actually a worthy endeavor. But I think I'm going to go ahead and join just because I have limited experience messing around with the galactic community. So we will go ahead and join that as we wait for our colony meteorite to slam into this new world. Hello world, we are the Iwantu Rokk. Pleased to meet you. Look at this, the Merkin Council has opened their borders. Not that it matters because they're on the other side of the galaxy, but at least they are marginally more friendly to us. Our science ships are continuing to explore, and we've been building corvettes all this time, so we now are up to 20 corvettes, which is the maximum we can have. But never mind that, we have established communications with the Zuracorp. They're a business conglomerate specializing in trade. They trade in the special resources. And specifically, they trade in exotic gases, I believe. We'll go ahead and contact them and verify that. Yeah, they want to give us exotic gases. These are obviously good to have, but my economy is not really in shape to make that deal right now. So I turned them down. Meanwhile, the autocracy of Calamar wants to form a defensive pact, which on the surface sounds pretty good, except we have the determined exterminators and the marauders directly between us. So I don't think I could do anything about it if they were attacked, and I don't think they could do anything about it if I was attacked. So I'm not going to answer. I'm just going to let this I'm going to let this diplomatic proposal automatically decline. So at least it looks like we're thinking about it. But we did auto-decline it. And in the meantime, the birth of the galactic community has officially taken place. Like I said, I'm not sure it's a good thing, but as a consequence, we have met the Tyrell Corporation. This is actually Earth, and they are a megacorp. This is based on the corporation in the Blade Runner movie, the original Blade Runner movie. So they are corporate, they are heavily into synthetics, and so they will be getting into robots. They will probably be friendly with the technocracy and the Merkins. Oh, but never mind that, because we have met the 6th Empire, and it is the Derp Coalition. These guys are generally unpleasant. They have nothing but negative traits. Their origin is actually the Doomsday origin, so their home planet will explode before too long. They're not really a problem for us. They're more of a problem for the technocracy right now. But on that note, we have met all 6 empires, and I think I will end this video here. Things aren't exactly going well, but we'll see how it goes in the next video. For now, as always, thanks for watching.